the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops, then find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, sun up, baby.
Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered a leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
Good evening, everyone. You are now watching The Special Report with your host, John Harrison. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to The Special Report with your anchor and host, John Harrison. All right, I'd like to thank you all for coming out and watching and participating with me on this great evening. All right. So first, I'd like to make sure we say like the stream. Okay, like the stream, everyone. All right. We're here with my producers. The like police is never too far. So once again, I say like the stream. Okay. Getting into the topics of the day in the evening. The topic of today is how deep is too deep for Grambling. Okay, I say again, how deep is too deep for Grambling. All right. Now, a lot of you would think that, we here on the Special Report that we do not break news, but we surely do. Here on the Special Report, we pride ourselves with the inhibition and the notion to break on breaking news. We are the breakers of the news. News breaking was started by us here at the Special Report. Isn't that right, Melissa? That's right. All right. So me, your host, your anchor, all right, John Harrison, I will be taking you through tonight's evenings and correspondence and everything like that. Okay. So you guys stay locked in. Loaded. That's a good one. I like that one. Locked and loaded. Oh, man. You guys stay locked and loaded, and we will make sure that you get the news that you've been wanting. Okay, here we go. And also, on the Special Report, we will be taking calls from everybody out there in TV land. All right, so you guys, you see the number below, 516-259-9041. That's 516-259-9041. So let's going in today's news. All right. Once again, the storyline is how deep is too deep. And as Mekhi Phifer said, in too deep. I love that movie. Okay. So here, starting week early, Hugh and Grambling have been taking an immense amount of L's. Immense. Okay, when I tell you they could have done way better with just keeping fobs the way they've been taking L's lately today. And my producer would want me to tell you guys that today we're going to count them up. All right, I say again, we will count them L's. All right, that they have been. It's only Tuesday, folks. Melissa, can you believe it's only Tuesday and we're counting up L's for Grambling and Hugh? Oh my God. Oh, gee willikers. It is really going down this evening. Okay, so first L up. Okay. The first L taken by Grambling and Hugh is a report from a good buddy of mine, OFFScript. Okay, said that Hugh was being funny with the money. And if it's one thing those white people love to get us Negroes on, is the white and green paper. Hugh. Can never be funny with that money. All right. So that's the first L that Hugh took in this week on a Monday. All right. Counting up the other L that Hugh took this week, and it's only Tuesday, mind you, folks. It's only Tuesday. The second L is taken by is that offensive coordinator Art Browse resigned, only having the position for a week. It can't get any worse than that. You hire a guy. I told him, I said, you hire a guy. All right. You bring him in for the week and then he's gone. Didn't even give you benefits. don't they ask for 90 days? They at least ask for 90 days. Oh my gosh. Oh, gee willikers. This is but once again, L times 2. Okay. Dose. Oh, El Doso. Oh, man. That's the second L that Grambling and Hugh have taken this week. Doso. Next L. I hear you in the background there, Melissa. Next L. Done by Doug Williams, your own alumni. Oh, and you know how my boy OFFScript feels about Doug. He's on that He's on that emotional roller coaster. Oh man, never seen anybody get their panties in a bunch. Just taking more and more and more L's by old Dougie here. And let's not act like Dougie doesn't have a little checkered past itself. I'm more of a chess player, but checkers works just as fine. So it's just amazing to me how all these things come out in the wash. And at the end of the day, somebody's still throwing rocks in a glass house. Oh my goodness, my word. Oh my gosh. It's just amazing to me how this works. But once again, as we all know, we've all watched OFFScript. We've all seen the headlines. We've all seen the titles. We've gone past that, okay? And we've all seen and heard what Dougie had to say. Now, Dougie, and I'm not talking about hitting the Dougie. My kids love that dance. Oh, man. What I'm saying is that Doug Williams felt the need to throw his own school under the bus. Wow. What an young man. Melissa, would you say the same? You would? Emotional roller coaster that young man is on. Oh, shouldn't say young man. He's over 50. That's just something that you don't do. But, to each his own. Okay? To each his own. But hold on. I'm getting something from my producer. Hold on. Looks like there's hot breaking news off the wire. Oh my God, my word. Let me pull this up for you guys and see what is going on. My producer has just hit me with the hot sauce. Oh my goodness. I'm getting word that there is another L being handed down to Grambling as we speak. Let me bring this up. Oh my word. Oh my word. The producers are telling me this is an L times 10. Oh my gosh. You're hearing it here first on the special report with John Harrison. Let me read this. It says February 28th, not too long ago, mind you. Dear attorney, for reasons of grandeur, we don't, want to put anybody's business out there. Due to the budget restraints and cuts at Grambling State, who did not know this was transpiring, we are unable to purchase meal plans for our off-campus student athlete. Wow. Grambling, is this what we're doing today? You can't afford to pay? Oh, Melissa, that rhymed. That was pretty good. I do say so myself. They also have says these meals will be utilized for the spring football practices. Our plan is to feed the plan. They said the plan is to feed, but they're not doing much feeding, Melissa. Oh my God. Oh my word. Our plan is to feed our athletes breakfast and dinner. The poor athletes can't even get 3 square meals a day. You're going to the Geo, the icon, and can't get 3 square meals? Oh my God. Any help would be beneficial for our student athletes. I would hope so. I would completely hope so. In light of these circumstances, we are asking you to donate the following items for our football team to be picked up by our General Manager Chris Scott. Shout out to Chris Scott for being the general manager. Donation for nutrition. Oh, wow, G. Willikers. Donation for nutrition. $9,750 for 8 months. Now, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, nor am I the colorful crayon, okay? But $9,750 for 8 months does not sound like a spring game. Now, there's 12 months in a year. The only spring I've been around for 3 months is when I'm at the beach in Pompeii, laid back on my yacht. You know, that's the only time that I've been on the spring for that long. But spring doesn't hold very long for me because that sounds like spring and summer, Melissa. Sounds like spring and summer, and a little bit of fall, if I do say so myself. So, I mean, I'm not doing the math right. That math is not mathing. That's all I want to say. That math is not mathing. So once again, but let's read a little different. If you come down, it says, please contact Mr. Chris Scott at 832-986-6267 to arrange for pickup. Sounds like a portable meal to me. Come pick this check up. Come pick this check up. Whoever they wrote this letter to, my man has bank, as the young folks would say. My man has bank. Wow. And you know, there's people out there in TV land, and they say, John, what does 2 square meals even mean, John? Why is it a big deal, John, that these young men, these student athletes are only getting 2 square meals a day, mind you? Couldn't even afford to give them 3. You know, seems like a little prison tactic to me, if I do say so myself. But listen, here at the Special Report, we only report what's special. Okay? Here at the Special Report, we only report what's special. And me, John Harrison, your anchor, is giving you the news as I get it. And when I hear people out there in TV land tell me that Scotty from OFFScript, because I'm John Harrison, and they say, John, what does it really mean? Why is it so difficult? And I say, listen, I'd say turn your eyes to the standard. I say turn your eyes to the standard. And once again, I take you to the standard because we here. Do we have the video? My producer is telling me now that we do have the video. All right. We do have the video of what we were looking for. So let me play you the video of the standard. Okay. And
honest, man, I'm just brutally honest. I'm not promising you no NILs. I'm praying that you get to the NFL, and I'm just telling you what it is. I'm going to give you an opportunity, and I'm going to make sure where you lay your head, it's going to be comfortable, and you're going to get 3 meals a day. Everything else is on you.
It sounds so simple. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. It sounds so simple, but yet it's so profound. Here we have Grambling, the icon, the G, down in Louisiana. Coach Eddie Robinson, Shaq Harris, the greats, Devontae Kincaid, Bruce Eugene, people that have built the name and the platform of the G. And now we have come to a day and age in 2022 that we cannot give our student athletes the basic necessities of 3 square meals a day. Gosh, what shall we do? I mean, it spurs something up in me to say, should the student athletes be singing "We Shall Overcome," or maybe wade in the water? Because they're treated as such. They're used, their bodies beat down for the institutions. And all they're asking for is the basic necessities that they so handsomely deserve of 3 square meals a day. Once again, you have the top recruiter in SWAC saying these words, and I'm gonna ask my producer if he can play it again. Producer, can you play that again for us? Producer, producer, I'm gonna need you to go
Honest,
back.
man. I'm just brutally honest.
Thank
I'm not promising you no NIL. I'm praying that you get to the NFL, and I'm just telling you what it is. I'm gonna give you an opportunity, and I'm gonna make sure you're where you lay your head. It's gonna be comfortable, and you're gonna get 3 meals a day. Everything else is on you.
Everything else is on you. Here at the special report, all we do is report what's special. All we do is give you the information as we get it, because that's the only fair thing that we can do and will
Honest,
do
man. I'm just
at the special report. So once again, I like to bring up producer. Do you have that? Okay, the producer has it pulled up. I would like to show you guys once again the letter that was written to an attorney asking him to fund the spring and summer. Let's not 8 months is no light task. By far is no light task. Okay. Asking him the donation for nutrition. Boy, oh boy. That might be the new slogan for 2022. Donation for nutrition. But these are the same alums and the same naysayers that said, when my boy Scotty reported on it, because I'm John Harrison, that the kids didn't eat cereal. The kids weren't getting continental breakfasts. But I beg to differ, because if you're simply asking a young man to donate for nutrition, to feed your kids 2 square meals a day, what would make me, John Harrison, think otherwise? What would make me, John Harrison, not do my investigative reporting and tell you that this looks like blatant lies? I feel like you've hoodwinked us. Oh, Lordy. I feel that we've been bamboozled. But here at the special report, where we only report what's special, it gets amazing. It truly gets amazing. The call lines, I'm talking to my producer right now.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Call lines are open. We will keep them open for the next 10 to 15 minutes. We just wanted here at the special report to give you and tell you what's special. So I just want the people and all the TV land out there to understand that we here at the special report, where we only report what's special, we champion for the student athlete. We believe in the choice that you've made to go and take your talents to Grambling, but we will also, here at the special report, make sure that we hold them accountable for their actions and lack thereof, to make sure that you, the student athlete, get what you need. And I say again, the call lines are open here at the special report, 516-259-9041, 516-259-9041. You will address me as John Harrison, anchor and host of the special report. But the call lines will be open for another 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be taking the calls as they see fit. Let me get my earpiece and go ahead to my headset so I can take these calls. Caller, you are live on the special report.
My man, Script, what's up, baby? This is Big John from Mississippi, man. First and foremost, man, we tell you all the time, man, we appreciate the platform. You bring credibility and accountability instantly, bro. And I'm just asking, man, this is my question, man. When are we going to fix it collectively, man? And everything you're reporting is the absolute truth. It always has been. I've never second guessed anything that you leaked, shared, reported on. You only thing that you have brought since you started this whole thing was clear transparency. How do we help us get better? And clear transparency and accountability, bro. How can we fix this, man? Because it's god awful. And then the same people that want to talk against the Art Browse hire or the crew that Doug got started up with, and I have batch evidence. I was in school at the time that Doug was a coach, man. He left that program in shambles. So like, it's collectively self-hate, right, bro? It's collectively self-hate, right? That we can't be held accountable for anything that we do as a collective, and we can't have total transparency where iron is consistently sharpening iron, bro. How we fix it?
Well, here on the special report with John Harrison, I appreciate the caller. I appreciate the caller. And for what I've seen and from what I've dealt with and what I've read I see is that you can't keep treating your alumni base as a child. These are people that are invested into your program. These are people that consistently want to see the program do well, but the lack of transparency, the lack of knowing what the issues really are, come back to bite you and haunt you, because what you do in the dark or behind closed doors when you're trying to rob Peter and pay Paul comes back to bite you. And then you see things like this get leaked or get put out, and now you're looking even worse. Before, if you would have just came out in the open and been up front with your alumni base, maybe they could have put a fund drive together or gotten more people involved into doing what you're doing. But hiding it doesn't make it better, and acting like it doesn't exist does not make it better.
Bro, you speaking on it, man. And I think that those of us that have been in this platform since you started, and those of us that either work in this profession and have a firsthand experience with some of the dealings on a daily basis or a year-to-year basis or a month-to-month basis, because we've been in this particular profession for a while. Only thing that I think we're calling for is just total transparency and accountability. And I don't understand how that is so hard. I don't understand how we are so prone to self-hate and continuous self-sabotage. Like it's ridiculous. And then on the other hand, we're saying we want to progress, and it just makes no sense, man. It just makes no sense, man. So I mean, I just appreciate you taking a call, man. I'm imploring people, man, to keep coming with greater things, keep coming with content that brings awareness and accountability, man, so we can just freaking fix it. My God. Easy, man.
Absolutely. Thank you for calling the special report. Listen, I feel for that brother. Me, John Harrison, being, far removed for those situations. But, I remember those. I can clearly, I remember those days, the peanut butter sandwiches and the strawberry sandwiches and the mayo sandwiches. I remember those days. But as I grew and progressed, and now here hosting the special report, those days are far gone. But the work and effort that it took for me to pull myself up by my bootstraps to be the John Harrison that I am today is immense. And I implore, the Grambling Knights and Grambling, the G, the institution, the icon, that they hold themselves accountable and pull themselves by the strap of their bootstraps and grow. Hey, caller, you're live on the special report.
Hello, Mr. Harris.
How you doing, sir?
I'm calling in because I see, everybody blaming. Let me turn my volume down. I'm messing up already.
Thank you.
Everybody was sitting there talking about Mr. Doug Williams, blaming him for going out and throwing some shade at Mr. Art Browse. But Scottish talked about, about how excited a hire was. I agree, but I also knew that even if Doug Williams never said anything, the Me Too people was going to be the main ones out there calling for his head because of what happened at Baylor. Even though he was exonerated, but they don't look at the parts of him not reporting certain things that happened. He didn't report, so he's basically a scapegoat, and the Me Too movement used him as a scapegoat. So Doug Williams didn't have to say nothing about that. And these people, especially media, was going to tear it apart and badger Grambling State University. So it's not that Doug was hating. It's just that that's just how he feels. Somebody put a microphone in front of his face, asked him how he felt about it, because these people in media was ready to tear it down. And then plus some political folks in the background that you didn't hear no names about was also tearing it down. They were going to make sure that he wouldn't have got past the UL board. So
I've heard the same reports.
Go ahead.
No, caller. I was saying that here on the special report with John Harrison, I've heard those same reports.
Yeah. So, and that's the issue with that. And also, even though, when Doug came, Doug had a winning season the first time around. The second time when he came back, he messed up with something Script used to always talk about. Okay, he talked about it with Dion, but Dion's son wound up being good. Williams tried to, do the same thing with his son, but it just backfired on him. So that was the issue with that. But even though we had all that, the mold situation with the weight room and everything, he's the same person that also donated. Him and Shaq Harris helped improve the athletic facilities in the weight room and everything too, even though he was part of that. He did help fix everything too. So,
well,
I just wanted to put that out there.
No problem, caller. And we appreciate your call here on the special report. Thank you so much.
Put that out there.
No problem, caller. Hey, caller, you're live with James Harrison on the special report.
James Harrison, I'm glad that you're bringing this subject up, because what has happened is that the rest of the SWAC is taking a deep breath. And the reason they're taking a deep breath is that when they ran that man out, they realized there was at least 2 football games that they weren't going to lose. All this did was set Grambling back. All this is doing is keeping Grambling from having a winning season. So everyone that's Grambling playing this year, they are taking a sigh of relief and glad it's happening. Now, the last thing I got to say is, Mr. Harrison, don't you owe me some money?
Why would John Harrison owe you money?
Well, because you from Maryland, number one, and I'm and I'm from Prince George's County, so I kind of know you.
Okay, but what does the money have anything to do with the play, sir?
Nothing. I really called about your brain. I'm using your brain. Let's concentrate on what I said about the losing situation, and that do you think that means that that's at least 2 football games that Grambling now will not win?
I will say this here on the special report with John Harrison. We believe that the game should be played before we say, but adding or losing of Art Browse, it's a blow to any program offensively that you expect it to have, but you don't have them. So once again, that doesn't take away the talent that Hugh Jackson has brought in. But if you can't feed that talent, I don't understand how much talent is going to be there.
All right.
Thank you, caller, for calling the special report with me, John Harrison. Well, I will take one more caller, and then I will be getting off this special report. Listen, here at the special report, where we only report what's special. Listen, me, John, I like to pride myself on doing the due diligence of giving you the facts of the case and of the story. And the story of the year is simply of how many L's Grambling and Hugh Jackson has taken by what? Let me look at the rollie. By 7:03 on a Tuesday. As a famous artist or one-hit wonder would say, going up on a Tuesday, and it's going down today. Okay, on the special report with John Harrison. And we at the special report would like to thank you guys for tuning in TV land out there, and for all that. Please like and share. Please like and share. Please like and share. Become a member of the Special Report. In the description below, you can also text us at the Special Report. Let us know how you feel. All right. And until next time, keep being special. I'm your host, John Harrison, on their Special Report. God bless.